can spread out in a symmetrical, relaxed position. Take your time releasing back and down. You can close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath, inhaling until you're full and exhaling until you're empty. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. And let's go ahead and stretch. Arms overhead, reaching out through your arms and legs, your fingers and toes. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee in, grab hold of it, hug it in close. And then straighten right leg up, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle. Both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And release, bend your knee, guide it across, spinal twist, open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. Letting your fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in and take a circle, a rock. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long. Squeeze left knee in close. Straighten left leg up, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point. And then circle your ankle a couple times, both directions, getting to the full range of motion. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Let's release, bend your knee, guide it across. Spinal twist, first with a bent knee. And then try straightening. Left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a circle or rock. And drop your feet to the floor. Let's get set up for a little bit of core work. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down from the inside. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift, head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. Release down. Send your right leg up. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Two more. Last one. Release down. Switch. Left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. Switch. Right leg high. This time take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. One more on this side. And then switch. Left leg high, right arm across. One more like this. Release. Let's take both legs up. Outwardly rotate the legs. Bring one leg in front of the other. And then switch back and forth quickly as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. When it gets difficult to keep the lower back on the floor, head back up. Slow lower and lifts. Quick little switches. Face relaxed, deep breath. Let's do one more, lower and lift. And release, bring your knees in. A little circle or rock, feel what's touching the floor. A little massage for different parts of the back. And then make your way up to sitting. And let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. If you'd like to pad your knees, you might grab a blanket or cushion. Set your hands right under shoulders. Knees under hips, fingers spread. We'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting head and tailbone arching, and then round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch and shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor. Press up, round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. If going down all the way is too much, just do what you can, keeping good alignment. Maybe it's just 1 inch. Press up from there, round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Press up, round. 1 more time, dip down. Press up, Round and sink back to child's pose. Releasing. Hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Find a relaxed position for your arms, your neck, your shoulders. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. Let's lift up through table and into down dog. Hips high. You might pedal out your feet a little bit here, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. Drawing the hips up and away. And let's walk hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Take any arm position, including using a little weight through the arms. You could rest elbows on thighs or hands on blocks or ankles. See if you can find a position where you're able to let the weight of your head hang. Bend your knees a little more, slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. And into mountain pose, Tadasana. Press down to lengthen up, feel your full height. Back wrapping around to the front, bringing stability through the core, engaging. Shoulders down. You might bring hands together at your heart, and if you'd like, you could call to mind an intention, something you're moving towards or welcoming in. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. When you're ready, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Here we'll take 5 deep breaths, using this as a resting pose. If down dog doesn't feel like a rest, maybe take child's pose or sitting or come to your forearms or knees. Each time we rest, choose a pose that feels like rest for you. One more deep breath here. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time, from down dog, let's take the right leg up. Bend your knee to your chest. Start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing. When you're ready, arms high, hips low. Let's grab the left wrist and take it over for a side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your right wrist, take it over. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest, hips low, heart high. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. Big step back. Warrior one. Drop the back heel. Inhale, arms up. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. Take your time. Only move at the pace you can pay attention to. Feel what you're doing. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Hips low, head high. Grab your right wrist. Take it over, side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your left wrist, take it over. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top this time. Release, arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Stretch that right leg long. Let your head hang. Big step back. Warrior one. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. So more important than the shape, come back to center, choosing a shape that supports that. If it's useful, you might close your eyes. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale and come over to a side bend. Big reach like a yawn. Stay open to the front. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Same thing other side. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Let's interlace fingers, press out through the palms, take your arms up by your ears. Shoulders drop, but arms reach straight. And then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Could be a slight lift of the heels or all the way up or anywhere in between. Staying in balance. Start to fold forward. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs, could be the lower legs. Even while you're wobbling or falling, can your breath be steady? Let's release. Drop your hands, drop your heels, drop your head. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Hips go back and down like you're sitting into a chair, head lifts high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. From down dog, let's take the right leg up, just one breath. Big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Warrior three, shift forward and find your balance. You're welcome to keep your torso high and your leg low. If you do tip forward, keep torso and back leg connected. Straight long line, hips are square. Supporting leg as bent as you need. Last breath here. Big step back, warrior one. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, big step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior three, finding the outer shape that feels appropriate for your body this moment. Within the outer shape you're choosing, how much can you feel? Engaging more, what's useful, letting go what's not needed. Last breath. Step back, warrior one, just one breath, and make your way back to a good resting pose. Any movement transition, any neutral shape. Last breath here. Coming back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. From warrior three, let's come to standing and bring your left knee to your chest. Find your balance here. Right arm can be out to the side or hand to your hip. You can stay holding the knee or grab your big toe. Maybe extending partway or all the way straight through that left leg. And just find your edge. You shouldn't be able to straighten your leg if you can't straighten it. Don't worry about it. Whether you're holding your knee or your toe, standing tall. Open the left leg out to the left, just at a slight angle, so hips are still square to your front. Torso long and open, breath deep, face relaxed. Bring it back to the front. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot for a deep twist. Roll open through the left shoulder. Maybe extend left arm back. Last breath here. Release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, king dancer, Natarajasana. You're welcome to keep your torso upright. You might tip forward a little bit, but really think up through fingers, toes, head, chest. Gently step back. High lunge, catch your breath, slow down. Make your way back to down dog. Feel what you're doing, whatever you're doing. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, big step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior three. Rise up to standing, go slow. Take your time finding your balance. Left arm can be outed at the hip. You can keep holding your knee, or if you did so on the other side, you might try for your big toe. And it isn't better to go further. We're each finding our edge, and there's a lot of different shapes we might take to find that. Open the right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. Bring it back to the front, opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Rolling open. Release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, king dancer. Doing it your way, listening to your body. If something's not feeling right, can you skip it and feel awesome about skipping it? Gently release, step back, high lunge. Make your way back to a good rest, letting go. Letting what's done be done. Let's come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose on the right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. Feel free to use any props to support you or adjust the angle of the front leg. What is there to release here? What is there to let go of now? To release, let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip that's in your way, you can move it out of your way and then lean to the right, slide the left knee forward, and then shift knees to the other side, sending the right leg back and adjusting your way into a pigeon pose on the left side. You might need to adjust the angle of the front leg, grab some props, take your time. Feel how it is. Use everything you know about your body to take good care and continue to be curious. Sometimes we do these poses in one way for a long time and then notice something new and start to do them in a way that works even better. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. You can move anything out from under your hips. You can lean to the left. This time, let's bring the right foot all the way to the outside of the left knee, getting set up for a seated spinal twist. Both sit bones grounded, right foot to the outside of the knee. You can bring your right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm either hugs the knee or hooks to the outside of the knee. And if it works better for you to straighten that bottom leg, by all means do that. Each inhale, can you sit a little bit taller? Each exhale, maybe rotate a bit more. Keep looking for length and height as you twist. Last breath here. Let's release, unwind, and switch. Bottom leg can be straight or bent, whatever you did on the first side. Left hand to the floor behind you, right arm hugs the knee or hooks to the outside of the knee. Lengthen and rotate. Last breath here. Release, unwind. Let's take a little windshield wiper side to side. Let the knees fall one way and the other, and you can kind of rub one hip into the floor. And then we'll extend the legs forward. You can use your hands to support you as you fold, either on the feet, something around the feet, or on the floor, whatever is going to give you the most support to lengthen and fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's bring the right lower leg up and we're going to cradle it in the hands. So as you do this, notice if there's a tendency to round your back or slump. See if you can sit tall, even if you have to bend that bottom leg a little bit. And let's rock the hips side to side or the legs side to side, sitting as tall as you can. And see if you can open the knee a little bit more to the side. And then we'll take the right arm under the leg, whatever amount you're able. It could just be your hand. Some of you might be able to get your elbow. Some of you might go for your shoulder or even your head. Please don't force anything. And then bring your right hand to the floor and kind of slide it back so it sort of locks things in place. And we'll straighten that right leg, whatever amount we're able, looking under the left arm. And again, you're not meant to make any particular shape. You're definitely not meant to make the shape I'm making. You're exploring this ridiculous, tight, awkward experience and then seeing, can I breathe? Can I find my center while I do this? Let's release. You can either bring that right ankle to half lotus if that's a pose that works for your body. If it's not, Janu Shirshasana, sole of the foot to the inner leg. If you are experimenting with half lotus, you could also experiment with a bind, reaching your right arm around for the toes, and fold forward using your hands to support you wherever that is for you. Could be on your foot, could be the floor, could be using a strap. Just release that side, shake that out. Feel free to take a vinyasa in between if you want to, or a little self-massage if any places need a little touch or movement. And then same thing other side, rock the baby. Grab the left lower leg, sit tall while you do, give it a little rock. And you could just stay here. If all that other stuff didn't work for you, stay here or stop where it works for you. While you're doing what you're doing, can you relax your face? Maybe open that knee a little bit more to the side. So what do you notice? What are you feeling? Maybe you take some part of your arm under your leg. Could be just your hand or your elbow or your shoulder or something else. And take that left hand to the floor, slide it back, maybe extend the leg a little bit straight, maybe all the way straight, maybe look under your right arm. And then release. Maybe bring that ankle up, half lotus or sole the foot to the inner leg, Janushirshasana. Maybe you try for a bind, left arm behind the back to find those toes, and maybe you fold. And these are all directions we're going towards meeting our limits. If you've met your limit, breathe there. Release. Take a little movement or touch, working out any tightness from that side. Do it your way. If you want to take one more vinyasa, you're welcome. And we'll eventually make our way onto our backs. And you could bring your knees to your chest and just check in. How are you feeling? Is there anything you're needing? What might feel like a good ending to this practice for you? Would you like to take some back bends? Do you want to take an inversion? A restorative pose? Twist? Happy baby? Really anything or nothing. If you don't need anything, you could just start getting comfortable in your final resting pose. And if you are doing something, probably it's good enough, if not just right. Can you feel it fully? Give it the time it needs. When you feel complete in your practice, get your body comfortable. Come into symmetrical, relaxed position. You can close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Maybe an extra deep exhale or a sigh, and then let go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. Take a big yawning stretch through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And come into a comfortable cross-legged position. If you like, you can bring your hands together at the heart again. And maybe come back to your intention or set a new one for this moment. Maybe send a little silent blessing, wish, amplifying your intention for yourself and for everyone else. I want what I want for you. I want what you want for you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here today.